Are you taking magnesium supplements for your heart? In this video, I'm going to reveal whether magnesium is truly life-saving for your heart health or if you're putting yourself at serious risk. You absolutely have to know this. Hey everyone, and welcome to Revitamen. We're going to cover everything you need to know about magnesium and heart health. But make sure you stick around until the end because the number one risk factor I'm going to reveal is something that shocked even me when I discovered it. And I guarantee it will change how you think about magnesium forever. All right, let's not waste any time. The most life-saving benefit of magnesium for your heart, and we're starting with the huge one, is its ability to regulate your heartbeat and prevent dangerous arrhythmias. Let me explain why this is so critical. Your heart is an electrical organ, and magnesium acts like the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring every beat happens in perfect rhythm. Studies have shown that people with adequate magnesium levels have up to a 40% lower risk of developing atrial fibrillation, which is the most common heart rhythm disorder and a leading cause of stroke. Without enough magnesium, your heart's electrical signals can become chaotic, leading to irregular heartbeats that can be life-threatening. If you can just optimize this one mineral, you'll already be protecting your heart better than 90% of people. And if you thought that was a game changer, you have no idea what's coming. The final risk we'll cover about magnesium supplementation is even more critical and could literally save your life. Okay, moving on to benefit number 2, which is magnesium's incredible power to lower blood pressure naturally. High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason, affecting nearly half of all adults. Here's what most people don't know. Magnesium works as a natural calcium channel blocker. It relaxes the smooth muscles in your blood vessel walls, allowing them to dilate and reducing the pressure on your arterial system. Research shows that supplementing with just 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily can reduce systolic blood pressure by 5 to 10 points. That might not sound like much, but that reduction can decrease your risk of heart attack by 20% and stroke by 30%. Next up is benefit number 3, magnesium's role in preventing calcification of your arteries. This is where things get really interesting. Calcium is essential for bone health. But when it deposits in your arteries instead of your bones, it creates rigid, hardened vessels that can lead to heart attacks. Magnesium is the key that directs calcium to your bones and keeps it out of your soft tissues and blood vessels. Without adequate magnesium, calcium can accumulate in arterial walls, creating dangerous plaques that restrict blood flow. Think of magnesium as a traffic cop, directing calcium where it needs to go and keeping it away from where it can cause harm. Another crucial benefit is number 4, magnesium's ability to reduce inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. Chronic inflammation is now recognized as one of the primary drivers of heart disease. When you're deficient in magnesium, inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein skyrocket in your bloodstream. These inflammatory molecules damage the delicate lining of your blood vessels, creating the perfect environment for plaque buildup. Magnesium acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, calming down this destructive process and protecting your arterial walls from damage. So, after discussing this part, William will now explain the next section.
Now, let's talk about benefit number 5, which is magnesium's essential role in energy production for your heart muscle. Your heart beats approximately 100,000 times every single day, and that requires an enormous amount of energy. Magnesium is a critical cofactor for ATP production, which is literally the energy currency of your cells. Your heart muscle contains one of the highest concentrations of mitochondria in your entire body because it needs constant energy. Without sufficient magnesium, your heart can't produce the ATP it needs, leading to weakness, fatigue, and eventually heart failure. It's like trying to run a power plant without fuel. Moving on to benefit number 6, magnesium helps prevent dangerous blood clots that can trigger heart attacks and strokes. Magnesium inhibits platelet aggregation, which is the clumping together of blood cells that forms clots. When platelets become too sticky, they can create blockages in narrowed arteries, cutting off blood supply to vital organs. By keeping platelets from clumping excessively, Magnesium maintains healthy blood flow and reduces your risk of thrombotic events. This is particularly important if you have existing cardiovascular risk factors. Benefit number 7 is how magnesium supports healthy cholesterol levels and improves your lipid profile. While magnesium doesn't dramatically lower LDL cholesterol, it does something arguably more important. It helps increase your HDL cholesterol, the good kind that actually removes plaque from your arteries. Studies have shown that adequate magnesium intake is associated with higher HDL levels and a better ratio of total cholesterol to HDL, which is one of the most important predictors of heart disease risk. Now let's switch gears and talk about the risks, because this is equally important. Risk number 1 of magnesium supplementation is taking too much and experiencing severe diarrhea and digestive distress. Magnesium has a laxative effect, especially in forms like magnesium oxide and magnesium citrate. When you exceed your body's ability to absorb magnesium, the excess draws water into your intestines, leading to loose stools and potentially dangerous dehydration. Some people take massive doses thinking more is better, but this can lead to significant electrolyte imbalances and nutritional deficiencies from malabsorption. Risk number 2 is the potential interaction with critical medications. If you're taking antibiotics like tetracyclines or quinolones, magnesium can bind to these drugs in your digestive tract and prevent their absorption, making your infection treatment ineffective. Magnesium also interacts with bisphosphonates for osteoporosis, certain blood pressure medications, and can enhance the effects of muscle relaxants to dangerous levels. You must talk to your healthcare provider before starting magnesium if you're on any medications. Risk number 3 is particularly dangerous for people with kidney disease. If your kidneys aren't functioning properly, they can't excrete excess magnesium efficiently, leading to a condition called hypermagnesemia. This can cause muscle weakness, difficulty breathing, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, cardiac arrest. People with even mild kidney impairment need to be extremely cautious with magnesium supplementation and should only take it under strict medical supervision.
And the second to last risk, number 2 on our danger list, is another incredibly important one: choosing the wrong form of magnesium and getting zero heart benefits while exposing yourself to side effects. Here's what the supplement industry doesn't want you to know. Not all magnesium supplements are created equal. Magnesium oxide, which is the cheapest and most common form, has only 4% bioavailability. That means 96% of what you're taking goes straight through you, doing absolutely nothing for your heart. You're literally flushing money down the toilet while straining your digestive system. The forms that actually work for heart health are magnesium glycinate, magnesium taurate, and magnesium threonate. Magnesium taurate is specifically beneficial for cardiovascular health because taurine itself supports heart function. If you're taking the wrong form, you're getting all the risks with none of the benefits. This is something I see people doing constantly, and it's completely sabotaging their results. And now the moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 risk that could literally be fatal is taking magnesium supplements if you have heart block or severe bradycardia without knowing it. Here's why this is so dangerous. Remember how I said magnesium regulates electrical signals in your heart? Well, if your heart's electrical conduction system is already impaired, adding magnesium can slow it down even further to dangerous levels. Heart block is a condition where electrical signals are delayed or blocked as they travel through your heart, and it affects millions of people who don't even know they have it. If you have undiagnosed heart block and you start supplementing with high doses of magnesium, you can slow your heart rate so much that you lose consciousness or experience cardiac arrest. This is especially risky if you're also taking beta blockers or calcium channel blockers for blood pressure. Before you start any magnesium supplementation, especially if you're over 50 or have any history of heart issues, you need to get an electrocardiogram to check your heart's electrical function. This simple test could literally save your life. So, there you have it, the complete truth about magnesium for heart health, both life-saving and risky. We covered how magnesium regulates heart rhythm, lowers blood pressure, prevents arterial calcification, reduces inflammation, powers your heart muscle, prevents blood clots, and improves cholesterol levels. But we also covered the real risks: digestive issues, medication interactions, kidney disease dangers, choosing the wrong form of magnesium, and, most importantly, the potentially fatal risk if you have undiagnosed heart block. Now, I have a question for you. Are you currently taking magnesium supplements? And if so, which form are you using? Be honest and let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you got value from this video, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.